Hi guys, it's Tammy, and I know it's late for a Facebook Live for me, but I didn't have a lot of time today, but I did just come back from the movie. I was out with my friend Teresa, and we watched the movie Like a Boss. And in the middle of it, there was a really profound moment, and I had to write down what he said because I knew I would forget it. So there I was that person in the movie theater with my phone on because I was writing down this quote, and I want to just share it with you because the reason it resonated with me is in terms of conflict, there's an element that's often missing, and I'm going to showcase this in a second. So I'm not going to do any spoilers for the movie, but essentially the kind of concept was there are two best friends who have been best friends for 20 years and are in business together. And they get a little bit lured away by the shiny carrot when a third-party investor comes along and wants to buy their business, essentially to run it out of business, but under the pretend sentiment that they want to actually help boost them. So the two friends are at odds about whether or not they should include this investor into their business. Ultimately, they do, and what happens then is a chain reaction of a lot of things that cause conflict between the two leaders, the two best friends. That is not the part I want to talk to you about today. What was interesting is at some point, this small company, they got a couple of employees who are probably long-term friends. It's a mom and pop kind of shop. The third-party investor who has invested heavily tells them that they need to fire one of the staff. And of course, they don't want to do this. So again, lots of conflict in this movie, lots of moments where miscommunication and misperception and not hearing and understanding each other could occur. When they do finally agree that they're going to fire this fellow, then they couldn't agree on who was going to do it. And they're sitting at the table, and this gentleman's having a lovely dinner when they try to come up and tell him that he's fired. Difficult moment for anybody. They do eventually tell him, hey, I love you, but you're fired. And of course you can imagine that he is shocked, like, what? Like, he's been there forever. He's like one of the founding staff members. He's a friend. This is feeling very hurtful. And here was the very interesting moment for me, because it's very similar to what we do in life. So as the boss, as the owners of the company who had just fired him, they immediately started to cause conflict again within their relationship and blame others. Either one partner blamed the other partner, the original partner blamed the third partner, and so instead of allowing this person the moment, they were trying to decrease the effect and decrease the burden and decrease the experience by blaming others and trying to wash it away. And this fellow said, he was very articulate, witness my tragic moment. And I heard him say that in the moment that he was in stress. And I thought, that's what a lot of people who are going through troubles, who are feeling like they're a victim of bullying or maybe unable to resolve a really meaningful conflict, is that they just want someone to witness their tragic moment. Do not try to minimize it. Do not try to make excuses or reasoning around it. Allow the person to go through the feelings. Do not try to deny them that right. And just witness the tragic moment that you are part of. Maybe you created by choice or not choice. But don't take away that moment. And just walk through it with them. Let them lead at that point. Those are my Friday thoughts post-movie and heading into Saturday. Make it a great day, guys.